Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video with me. If you're new here, hi, I am Valin. I make beauty and lifestyle content here on YouTube. So please subscribe to my channel if you still haven't. Of course, जितनी तेजी से new makeup launches हो रहे हैं, it's so hard to keep a track of what to buy, what not to buy, what's even worth experimenting. And that's the reason why us beauty influencers splurge and waste our money on these new beauty launches every now and then so that you don't make a wrong decision. So similarly, in this video, I'm going to be sharing my brutally honest review on all of these new makeup launches. Some of them have been sent to me in PR, some of them I bought with my own money, but that doesn't matter. Review ek saman hi hoga. It's all equal. Get comfortable, get cozy. All the shopping links will be there in the description box below. So now grab something to eat or drink and let's jump right in. So मैं उसी order में makeup review देती जाऊंगी जिस order में मैंने makeup किया है. So the first thing I tried was the Maybelline Shine Stopper 24-hour Matte Serum Primer. This has a serum-y formula, so it's so weird because serums are supposed to usually hydrate your skin or make it more plumpy, but this actually takes the shine away. And I did notice that when I applied it on the half side of my face, I felt it was more matte, but थोड़ा सा खुरदुरी भी मुझे feel हुआ. So I do not know if it was just my skin because my skin is going through a lot recently. Nonetheless, I did feel that it was making my skin more matte, and of course on the screen I could also see the difference half and half. So this is really good, but there is one issue. ये इसका जो ये dropper है वो इतना ज़्यादा खराब है कि इतना ज़्यादा लेने के बाद भी एक बूंद मुश्किल से निकलता है इसमें कभी कभार. So I do not know if it's the packaging fault or what, but that's a little bit of issue. But apart from that, if you're an oily skin person, I think this will work great for you. Next product is this Tide Beauty Skin Tints. I have two shades with me and both of them mixed give me my perfect match. पहले जब मैंने इसको Maybelline के primer के साथ try किया था, my skin really fell apart. I could see dry patches every single where. It did not perform properly as it's supposed to. I could not see its full potential. So I removed my entire makeup, put on my favorite primer that I almost use every single day, like my generic जो मेरा tried and tested है वो मैंने use किया, and on top of that I used this, and that's the time I could see what it's supposed to do. It blended in really well. My skin looked more soft, more natural, more like an everyday use. I think this is great. And if you hate foundations or do not like that thickness, you can build this up as well for a more wedding or glam occasions. This is perfect for dry skin type, giving you are actually prepping your skin really well, because अगर नीचे थोड़ा भी ज़्यादा खुरदुरा या ड्राई रहेगा तो it will not work. Next is the Tilted Glide and Hide Blurring Concealer. This I got like a month ago, but I have not seen people reviewing or talking about this anywhere. But this is so damn great product. It comes in like two concealers. Okay. First is this stick concealer and the second is this liquid concealer. So the stick concealer is perfect for spot concealing. It is a little bit thick, creamy, so do not try to use it under your eyes, and it works really great. I love the coverage. I love how it blended in. It was very seamless. And the liquid concealer is also my favorite. It was so super easy to blend. It is not a full coverage concealer, okay? It is a very light to medium coverage concealer. So in case if you're someone who wants to use a concealer on an everyday basis, you do not need full thick coverage concealers. This is perfect for you, and the finish is incredible. It sets under the eyes really beautifully. It's actually long lasting, so I think this was a very massive hit from all of these products. Next, I have two blushes to talk about. First are these cream products from Ruby Organics. They have sent me their entire range of cream blushes and cream highlighters. I think these are more for a specific kind of people, like more minimal makeup girlies or who are beginners, because these products are very forgiving. Like even if you put or apply a lot, you'll be able to work around it very easily. The pigment is very soft and easy to work with. If you're going to the office or college, I think you'll really enjoy these. I did use the wrong shade of highlighter. That is why you can see the shadow occurring. It should not look like this when I'm looking in the front, right? Like see over here and see over here. This is looking more darker. That's because I've used the wrong shade of highlighter. If it was a more appropriate color for my skin tone, I would have looked more beautiful on this side. Next blush that I used is from the brand called Unfiltered. Now this is a very fairly new brand to me. I didn't even know an influencer owned it, and Honestly, I don't even know that influencer. I only know her because I found out about this brand. So I think it worked really well because I love this cute stone shaped packaging. It's very, very cute, but it's not great for traveling because this is fairly a bulky product. Coming to the product and the formula, this is like a cushion blush. I have never heard about a cushion blush before. I've heard about cushion foundations, but never cushion blush. But however, this worked really well. Like you can see on this side of my face, I've used this blush. It's quite pigmented. You can use this sponge. It works really, really well. However, I did notice it was removing my makeup underneath a little, like a tad bit. You're applying a skin tint or it's your bare face. I think this will work fairly better on that. But even then, on my entire full face of makeup, it's looking really, really good. So I am quite impressed with this brand and this product and this innovation. It's very cute and I absolutely adore it. Next, I have three powders to talk about. First, let's get the one I dislike the most. It's the L'Oreal Infallible Finishing Powder. This is a glowing finishing powder, but the problem is this powder has so much glitter that I will not dare put this on my face. Like absolutely not. I will look like a walking disco ball if I put this on my face. So this is not serving the purpose it's supposed to. However, I can use it all over my chest or my body for that glow, but it's supposed to be a loose finishing powder for the face, and I don't see why someone should do that. Maybe for stage makeup. Second powder is the most weirdest powder I have come across. This is the Revolution Hydra Cool baking powder in the shade Translucent. This turns into, I don't know what, like you take some on the back of your hand and you spread it, it's gayab, it's disappearing into this velvety, moussey, wet texture on my like skin. It's so weird. It's not a powder. I don't know what this is. When you take your powder puff, you can see that your powder puff ka tip is wet, like gila ho chuka hai. So you have to be really careful while applying it under the eyes, because the first time I did, it removed my entire makeup from underneath because मैंने शायद जोर से press कर दिया था, so it was not supposed to do that. जब second time मैंने आज इसको use किया है, I was very thorough, I was very light handed, and it did work. Like you could see my under eyes, it's so soft. It's not dry, okay, or cakey or cracky. It did set them nicely, but yet there was this some hydration wala feeling that was still going on, but it was still not dry. I mean, I at this point I'm just blabbering because this is such a weird formula. I don't know. You have to use it to know. That's it. Lastly, I have the Patty compact powder from Parle Gark Beauty. I don't know, I think this is their new range or something. To my surprise, I really like this powder. It's very soft, very, very finely milled, very non-drying, so it's perfect for dry skin type. For oily skin type, I don't think this will do much. Like you need a lot of, like, you know, oil sucking and oil pulling situation, but this does not do that. But for dry skin people, like a powder that just sets your makeup without making your skin very, very dry, I think this does that perfectly. I've been using this constantly, like from past 2 weeks I've been using it and I've been enjoying it thoroughly. Next product I have is the L'Oreal Extensionist Telescopic Waterproof Mascara, and this again did not work for me because I think I have very short lashes. I think this will only work on lashes that are already very long, so this can give you a lot of length and volume in that. But if you have short non-existent lashes like mine, it might not be the best product for you. Like I will do a side-by-side comparison of this mascara and my favorite one that I actually use, that's also from L'Oreal. It's the Lash Paradise Mascara. It's a great one. I have bought it like maybe thrice, and that's what I use almost every single time. But this again from L'Oreal did not work for me. Next we have is the Maybelline Super Stay Double Fixer Spray, and I do really like this. I've been using this quite a lot from the past a week or 2 weeks, and I have been really enjoying this. It's a double layer formula, so you shake well and you apply this on your entire face, and you will see that the cakiness has entirely gone away. Your makeup tends to last longer, definitely. This is not sweat proof, by the way. Apart from that, in general, this is a really good setting spray, and I really like the size of it. You can travel with it, you can take it on your everyday basis. If you want to refresh your makeup, you can do that with this as well. So I think in general, it's a really great product. Now moving on to a lot of lip products. I think we have 3-4 lip products with me to review. But before that, I want to also give a quick mention to this Dream Beauty bag. So they have recently launched this, this compact bag where all their best sellers ka mini is available. Like all their lipsticks, their blushes, their highlighter, even the skin tint is in this chota wala compact, and I have used their product and recommended it a lot of times, like a lot of times. So in case if you're someone who does on the go makeup, this is going to be a brilliant pouch for you. Like, but it contains literally what, 3 shades of the lipsticks, 3 shades of the blushes, there's 2 highlighter shades, I guess, or 2 or 3 highlighter shades. And if I put one of the skin tint in here, you carry so much of the makeup without having to carry so much makeup. Let's move on to lips, and let's start with the one that I have on my lips. It's from Flossy Cosmetics, the Fine Line Lip Duo. This is the plumping lip liner plus lip gloss duo. I have heard about plumping lip liners and liquid lipsticks, but this is the first time I'm hearing about like lip gloss and a lip liner, and that's absolutely fine with me. And I think my lips are looking so juicy, so nice. I love it, but I hate it at the same time because I hate plumping products because they sting. They sting on my lips, and I'm so uncomfortable for the entire duration they are on my lips. My entire mind is on my lips right now. Like even right now, it's super uncomfortable, but I'm just trying to make it through the video. I think I would have preferred it much better if it was just a normal lip liner and a lip gloss duo. But still, I think for this shade, I would have bought this because it looks so nice for my skin tone. It just brings out, like, it's just making my face very lively and look alive. Next is the newly launched Mars Cosmetics Lip Fuzz Blurring Lip Creams, and I have 6 shades with them. I am gonna swatch all of them. I think by now it will be up on my YouTube shorts or my Instagram, either one of them. And I think these are super great because they are blurring, they are soft, they are velvety, they are very comfortable on the lips, they have minimal transfer, and yeah, that's about it. I love how soft and easily they apply. It's not too pigmented, but it's pigmented enough so that you get the prominent lip color, and even if you have pigmented lips like mine, it will still show up really greatly. So I think all in all, these are really great ones. Next, from Stays Beauty, we have the Twin Flame Lip Liner plus balmy or glossy lipstick duo, and I do enjoy these. All the lip liners that were there in all these 6 shades were brown in color, and that's the best thing you could do because majority of the people right now are just using brown lip liner no matter what their lip shade is. For red, people go for brown or red. For maroon, people go for brown or a deeper berry. Like, so I think brown is a more universal lip liner shade, and I think that's what this brand figured out. The lipstick is so creamy and so nice. It's so juicy on the lips. Ooh, it's so juicy, it's so creamy. I really like it. Last 2 products to go. First is this Dot & Key Melty Lip Balm SPF 50+. Now, I do like this. It's a nice lip balm. Best thing I like about this is that it's very easy for brands to mess up brown, brown shade of lip products or lip balms in specific, because they make it either too dark that it looks very ashy on pigmented lips and on Indian skin tones, or they make it too light that it almost looks very pale. But this one, however, is such a nice warm color that even if I wear it on its own, it's very beautiful. On the hydration side, it's not overly thick or creamy. It's very thin layered, so you will feel that your lips are not dry or chappy. So we are going to be talking about the highlight of like everybody's Insta page right now. It's the Laneige Juice Pop Box Lip Tints. I got these from Korea. I was just waiting for them to launch in India so I can put up a review of mine here. These suck. But what you have been seeing on the internet is wrong. You should not do that. People are putting this lip balm on and then they're spraying water, turns out very milky and very fade. That's not right. These need to settle on your lips, and even if you apply that water, if you give it time, you'll see that the water has faded away. So you're hating it for the wrong reasons. What I hate them for is, firstly, I have to put on a lot of coats for my pigmented lips for these colors to show up as they are. So I went for another shade, like the berry shade, but this gave me the second reason why I hate this is because the after tint was so patchy and uneven. Like, जो अंदर के होठ थोड़े से are गोरे, they will turn out very very vividly pink, and the बाहर के will remain as it is. So I do not like
हो गई लाइन पूरी
these.
कॉफी
Yes.
बना दे मैं
So that's about it. If you made it this far, drop a heart comment in the comment section below and let me know if you have tried any of these products, and if you have a different opinion, I would love to know them. And yeah, that's about it. I will see you in the next one. Bye.